Back with another video. Jaden responds to Chrisean and says she don't own anything, and Karlissa and more. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my videos. And go ahead and share it if you like. Make sure you comment down below for the algorithm. Help your girl out. So y'all remember the video that I posted where Chrisean was talking about how Jaden was sitting down and she was holding her head down and they didn't want no drama and all this type of stuff. Because, you know, Karlissa was talking all this junk. And she was like, they basically didn't want to do nothing. They didn't want to do nothing. So then Jaden, she responds. So Jaden posted this, talking about Chrisean. This energy wasn't presented at the restaurant. Please find every video from that day. You will see our table laughing, eating, and vibing. And they got there after us and left before us in a hurry. And not to mention, they ain't even tipped the waiter. I'm going to say something about that. I get you kind of want to tip your waiter, but at the same time, this is supposed to be her restaurant with her husband, co-owner, or however y'all want to see it. A lot of people not going to really tip them because guess what? They're getting paid from Chrisean then. You get what I'm saying? So, that kind of, you know, people can take it how they want to. You still should tip your waiter or whatever. But they're getting paid from her husband. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep going. Someone pull up every live and interview with or without her baby daddy. And let's see who talks about who the most. Laugh my, for the love of God. Wasn't they just praying for everyone? Yeah, I mean, both of y'all really talk about each other in the interviews and stuff. But Jaden, you really talk about, I guess they ask you about it. I get it. They ask you about her. But you have a whole lot to say when you're in an interview. When it comes to that, you know, it is what it is. And she's talking about just praying for everyone. But that's the thing that bothers me. Just because you're a Christian person or you pray or you talk about God, don't mean you can't say other stuff. You can't do other stuff. Everybody is human and nobody is a saint. Okay? Nobody is a saint. Somebody come at you, and even the people that in the church gonna say something sometimes. They ain't gonna just let everything roll off their back and they ain't supposed to say nothing or whatever. People gonna talk about people. People got sins. People gonna do little crazy stuff here or there, you know. Just because you talking about God or whatever the case may be, don't mean you a whole saint and you're not gonna say nothing about nobody. So just because she prayed for people don't mean nothing. She prayed for them and still mean it, but still gonna say what she got to say because you saying what you got to say. Free that man so he can come cuddle and wipe the fake tears. If I'm asked a question, it'll get answered however I want. Also, the interview was almost 2 months ago. Let it go, beloved. And also, who asked you anything today? Okay, so as far as the interview, 2 months ago, she's just seeing it. So now she's going to comment on whatever she's seen. You did some of these interviews. People feel like you did some of these interviews because she wasn't around. And you said what you said because she wasn't around. And so now that she's seen them, she's going to comment on what she's seeing. And like she said, she tried to stay out of that stuff, but y'all steady doing something and steady being funny and trying stuff. So now, guess what? She's going to comment. Same way with you. When you see something later on, like certain things you didn't see that was done before, and you came back and commented later on because you seen it when? Later on. So y'all both are doing the same thing when it comes to that. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like she say, it's 2 months ago, but guess what? She didn't see it when you did it. So now she's responding to it because she's saying it. I'm going to go back to laying up in my house with my car and my kids. Heavy on the my. Everyone be blessed. So this is what I'm talking about. She's talking about how Chrisean does not have a house, a car and stuff. It's not hers. Chrisean had a house that she was paying to stay in or whatever. But at this point, if Blueface ain't around, she's trying to live with Blueface. So whatever Blueface has, she has if she's supposed to be married to him. So the heavy on married and the heavy on whatever it's his is mine. So that's how Chrisean feel. So at this point, she's like, I don't need to have no house over here. I stay in his house. When he was gone, whose house was I in? I was in his house. The heavy on his house. The heavy on you have yours. Yeah, congratulations. But guess what? Whatever he got, I got. Do you have it? You know what I'm saying? So they playing that back and forth stuff. And she trying to be funny about that. It's not like Chrisean can't get stuff. She got money to buy stuff. she just don't buy it for whatever reason, whether it's I'm waiting on my husband to move in with him or my husband got stuff. I don't need to buy nothing. There's no need for me to buy something. Then he get out and then he not gonna move with me. So guess what? I'm gonna wait till he get out and we can either buy something together or I can live on whatever he got. The heavy on his and marry. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people's offended by how she trying to play Chrisean. Like Chrisean can't buy nothing. She can buy something. And everything you do, you talk about Chrisean. Chrisean gonna say some stuff about you because you said some stuff about her. And she have mentioned you too. But you're heavy on talking about her all the time. Every time you turn around, it's something about her. Your music basically was about who? Her. You made money off of her. Just like everything you doing is her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me. And Chrisean tried to stay off of this the whole time, but Karlissa kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Always starting some stuff, keeping some stuff, like she said, between her and Callie. Her and Callie ain't had no problem, but of course, Callie gonna jump in the middle of it because that's her mom. And Karlissa just keep some stuff going. And Chrisean just wasn't feeling it, so she said what she said and came out. Like she said, she's been trying to stay quiet all this time, but it's not possible when people keep popping up, being in the middle of stuff or saying your name. Let's go ahead and get into that.
Where the fuck is that? Because the respond like that's energy, that's not it. Because, all right, so let's do like, you feel me? And the only real reason why I met her in real life was because I was already like, I was not so-called, but like really done with Blue at the time. And you know, my son, right? Y'all know the story. We ain't gonna get into it. Long story short. Hey, baby. There you go. Cause I'm gonna call the spade for spades. Cause I'm tired of like all this like, I don't know, it's just weird because when I speak up, I be waiting for like somebody to say some real shit. Nobody's saying nothing real. Talking about, oh, that wasn't the energy when I pulled up. First of all, let's talk about new recent stuff. When I met you in real life, okay, that was none of that because the fuck? All right, cool. That's real life. Let's fast forward. I get out of jail, I do an interview. The only time I mention y'all is when I genuinely just start praying for reconcile, because at the end of the day, our kids got the same DNA. So it's like, as much as I want to be indifferent or, I don't know, be on a different side of somebody else, it's kind of like, it's just, that's not smart, right? Long story short, I chose peace after everything, like peace. When I came out and I did that interview, I currently wasn't in relations with Blue. We were still rough, on and off, whatever case may be. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Right? When they start talking shit, saying shit, or subliminally saying stuff, or doing an actual interview and start talking shit, that's different. Because I didn't sit up and start talking shit. If I'm sitting up and talking shit, I'm going to stand on it in front of your face. Like, if you say this is what I said, I'm like, that's what I said. That's what we're talking about. When Karlissa tried to pick up the baby, I was like, look, you play too much on the internet. She like, oh no, that's all fake. That's all fake. I said, shorty, you can't do that. Like, I don't play with my son. Like, chill out. Like, yeah, you can't touch him. Da da da. my God-given heart, yeah, wanted like to put everything aside and act like, but this is no joke though. Like, you feel me? So then boom. She like, oh, it's not all the energy. I don't know, this bitch typed the whole fucking paragraph. I don't remember the half of shit she said, but she was pretty much saying it was no, the way it was just energy and all this other stuff. I don't got no energy for nobody because I don't know nobody. I only know y'all through Blueface. You feel me? So there's never really like no energy, no animosity unless you really like say some shit about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then for a person to act like they're above the situation as if they not painting a narrative to make them look better when everybody in all parties, it's a fucked up situation. What the fuck? Let's start there. Then two, let's be real. Like, nobody want to be fucking real at all. Like, what the fuck? You acting like you had energy. I don't even know. I can't explain it. Like, I feel like you just, people be exposing themselves. Like, you don't know nothing till they get, like, I don't know. Like, I don't got no, it's like, I don't have problems with other people. I don't, cause I'm not an intimidated type of female, like, whereas though I compare myself to other people. But if we was to compare each other, it's like, you talking about, oh yeah, my kids, my car, my house. We don't give a fuck about that. It's just the mentioning part and then playing victim. Like, people be throwing rocks. I responded one time. Nobody can tell me why I'm bored with all my ops. You feel me? I seen this bitch in real life. It was none of that in real life. You feel what I'm saying? So don't let Karlissa, don't let another nigga try to make you fake act like there's something else when there's nothing at all. There's nothing. You feel me? Like, that's how I feel about the whole situation. Like, of course Karlissa was gonna respond, but the bitch responded so like victim. It was kind of like, oh my God. In the picture, whatever the case may be, right? Y'all wanted that role. Y'all wanted to be on the spotlight with him and be dominant and just you and him and da-da-da and all that other shit and all this other shit. I come into a picture, it has something to do with me and all this other shit. You should. Then I prayed, oh, now I'm talking shit. Girl, I've been praying. I've been loving God. I've been praying. I've been about Jesus. But I also was taking accountability in front of the world, like, hey, I wasn't all about Jesus through my actions because I really didn't make it really like important, sincere to my heart that it's important to not do certain things and be a certain way. You feel me? Okay, cool. What do that have to do with the restaurant? And then Karlissa talking about some dumb shit about, oh yeah, that's it. What are you talking about? Like, I can tell y'all just go off of comments because y'all be saying certain things that don't even sound authentic. That's the other thing. It's weird as fuck. Shit, I love Jonathan. Y'all know I love Jonathan. That is my nigga. Say if, God forbid, he come home, we don't work out. Am I going to bash him? Am I going to be like, oh my God, I should have never held it down for you? Or funds that's handling your bills, that's like, you just need, like, you feel me? Not like, That's what I'm here to say. I'm just popping shit right now because it's like, I chose peace for the longest. I wasn't responding for the longest. But y'all narratives be like weird. Like, you definitely cared. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, Cub was like, No Jumper was like, oh, how do you feel about the new tattoo that he got on his face? That got nothing to do, you should have been like, that got nothing to do with me. I don't even give a fuck. Instead, you bring up your daughter and the reasons why and all this, like you know me, as if she started talking about how when I posted it and how I did. We talk. We don't talk. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's weird. And then I'll be for real. Because at the end of the day, I don't. No fucking emotion. Y'all boring as fuck. Don't give a fuck. The hell? And I'm talking about new shit. Like, I'm not talking about that old shit before I actually met her. Like, I met the bitch. What the hell? Cause like at the end of the day, me and my nigga Blueface, we was beefing hard. He made a diss, cool. Boom. He thinking I'm gonna be some type of way about the diss in the bitch. I make a diss with a nigga. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's war going on, bitch. You just caught in the crossfire. What the fuck is you talking about? So boom. We going like, you know, toe to toe, head to head. I'm talking about head. I'm talking about I don't know, cosign or 2 cents. Y'all some 2 centers. Like, what the fuck? It was for her to go back to the house. For her to go back to the house. And I go about my day. Because I initially wasn't going to go get my son and come back and kumbaya with them. I still was beefing in my head with Blue. You feel me? So I said, fuck everybody that had to do with everything. She didn't want to go back because she thinking like she about to get her ass beat or something. Or like she's scared to go back because she went live with me and start, you know what I'm saying? She turned on the very person that, yeah, the only person that really made motion for her. So he played a big part into like, all right, say if she tried to go up against him and he would cut all things off or whatever case may be, try to fuck her little shit up. Whatever the case may be, bro. I'm like, all right, I'll come back. I go back. Cuz want to come with me. I'm feeling it, but I'm not at the same time because we're in a weird situation, bro. Y'all gotta be so 100 and transparent. Y'all keep acting like I don't know, bro. Like,
So how y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel like Jaden coming at her hard, like saying she got stuff and she don't own that, she ain't gonna own that and stuff like that? Do y'all feel like Jaden got a right to say that? Or do y'all feel like, yeah, Jaden definitely talks about Chrisean. Chrisean definitely talks about her. Jaden definitely made money off of Chrisean. So did everybody else. Karlissa, Blueface, everybody that had something to do with her definitely made money off her. But anyway, I can see how Jaden get upset about it. I can see that because Chrisean brought up the whole situation with her sitting in the restaurant and how, you know, basically she's scared. She didn't want to do nothing. But the whole thing started with Karlissa running her mouth saying that, you know, what was going on and all that type of stuff, bringing stuff up. Every time it's Karlissa in the middle of something, they get something started. And she like that. But anyway, y'all comment down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Bang a Plate Gang, subscribe to Trish World, subscribe to Brownsugga. Make sure you check me out on social media. Check out my shop, check out my IGT page, shop with your girl. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, be blessed.